All right. This is for people that are born on July 9th, but other people that this will have an influence with will be like people born on July 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and the 10th. That is a lot of days. Okay. The 4th through the 10th. I'm going to take this off. Ugh, get a little bit more relaxed. Okay. Because Cancer, this is why I'm already drinking a beer. I'm not trying to advertise it, but Corona Extra says it all, right? Extra. Most of you Cancers are not like that. But I don't know, like those born in the 4th are a little different than those born in the 9th. But you have a lot of subcategories, but life just kind of gives you only like 5. Smoke the green, not the brown, you know. But your star is the yellow white star located in the oars of the ship Argo. Argo. Never heard that before, but I never really looked it up either. Um, the star name is Canopus. I guess that's Canopus. Never heard of that before. But like I said, I never looked it up before. It's in the Alpha Canine. I think it's a dog in a ship or something. Like, weird. But you also have very different things going on. Like, your star qualities are Saturn, Jupiter, and Moon, and Mars. There's a lot of stuff like going on in the astrology aspects with that right now. Especially with April. Now, I'm going to leave that with the star book as is, because we're just doing the forecasting. I got my astrology calendar and the wheel up on top here. This is the, because you're ruled under Scorpio and Cancer. Yes, you're a Cancer, but yes, you have a lot of Scorpio tendencies. Especially your subside of being a Cancer. Especially in my style. Like, I made my own wheels. It's like, it's just for you. Like, it's really like something. And it works pretty good. Like, it's color coded. Like, the red means really, really bad. Yellow's like a traffic light. Like, yellow is like you gotta watch and be cautious about, like, during these times. The purple's kind of like your everyday, right? No, it's your challenging days. Purple days, I did challenging days. I'm sorry. So purple is challenging days, and that teal is your devastation days. That's your really, really, really bad stuff. And I did red as your money rewarding days. Interesting. So it's not like a traffic light at all. I apologize. But then you're not really like the norm, right? So it fits. Now, natural disasters, we just had one on the 18th. The moon is your sign as a Cancer. But like I said, I would really recommend you probably to use a Scorpio tendency. Like, if you're gonna read a general horoscope, use Scorpio. Like, most people don't know how to do it when you come into a Gemini, like, and influence the Cancer. Like, it's really interesting. Like, most people ignore the Gemini side of it at all. Um, Even though you're not really Gemini, like, it's really weird. It's like a split personality type of thing. The 23rd, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, this majority was what this video is going to be about as well. Good hunk of it. I'm going to do that right after we do your stuff for April. Alright. Now, I got you the Cancer here, and I'm probably going to get you the Scorpio wheel as well. Give me a moment. I'm going to take it a step further. Busting out all the wheels. Well, it's just Cancer always kind of like is in demand of the details. And if you don't be thorough with the details, they get bored. So to be more thorough just makes it more interesting, right? So I know which one it is. It's the only one with the watermark. So I just gotta find it. It's always the last one usually for me. And it is. Oh my god, is it right here? It's right there. Okay. Alright. I had to make my own wheels just because the zodiac signs and the sub signs are so many. So many. Okay. Let's do something positive. Okay, so let's do your rewarding days for the month of April. And there's a calendar for Scorpio. I can cut down to the chase. It's my dad's calendar. I had a... Oh, cool. This is actually my dad's calendar, but he hasn't picked it up yet. And it's another whole calendar, like just the free calendar that we had. And I color coded it and I did a tarot card for every day of the year. So you're in luck. It fits you. So I'm going to use this with it as an extra layer of the onion. It just got real. Okay. Now, gosh, April Fool's Day is not going to be very good for you, is it? Like Challenger Day and Devastation Day just in Scorpio influences? So the beginning, and you have like this Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, a lot of battle cards. So like, just try to breathe during April Fool's Day. It might not be so funny for you at all. And it kind of returns more at the end of the month. Middle of the month, I see a lot of red dots, but it's not as bad as the beginning and the end of the month. Okay. Then you also have the Cancer, like when that's out. That's your birth sign. Just doing stuff that pulls out first before rewarding days. Where are you? You are here. Okay. Ooh, World Devastation Days, before and after. So watch the news, okay? Because the 24th, the 26th, and the 28th, all highlighted in highlighting on the aspect calendar. That means like there's just so much going on like in the world, and then there's gonna be some disasters and stuff. So, and you're like front row on watching it if you actually are looking for it. Those are your rewarding days, so you're not like in harm's way, but you're definitely gonna see all the bullshit. You're gonna get a good whiff of it. I probably will stay out of it as usual, but you're definitely gonna see it. Now, there's also your rewarding days now. Like I covered the ones I just talked about. Now you have like this Scorpio tendencies. That comes up your secondary rewarding days. Here. Okay, it's right after the full moon. So use the full moon as a guide mark that to do things that you need to be taken care of before that all comes into play. Money issues. The 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. Even though it's rewarding days, it's got a little bit of money issue there. It's not like alarming, but it will surface. You got it returning on the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. And that's about it. Not too bad. That was it. That's gloomy. Now you have challenging days. Those are the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th, 27th, 20th, 29th. It's a little chaotic. You look like you're battling things alone. You have the death card on the 12th. It's also a not rewarding day, money challenging day. So maybe look into that, like something into the 12th being something to look into. Relax that day. Maybe take the day off work. Or might want to get in a jacuzzi. Maybe want to get drunk or get some really good weed. Something. Do something. Read a book. Relax. Do something. Watch movies. Binge watch on like something. Take a walk in nature. I think that's what Tammy Brown said. She's a drag queen. And drag is not a crime. Just saying. Alright. Now we're just going to go into the other stuff. I think I covered a little bit of the highlights that you really need to work on for the month of April, even on a Scorpio influence. Now, looking at the calendar with all the days that are highlighted, I'm just going to roll some dates here, girl. Like, oof. And don't be mad or offended that I said girl. It's just, I'm gay. It's just, we use it as slang. And, well, most of y'all don't do that, because I will be using this universally, like, for people that are born on the same day. But on the 3rd, the 4th, the 7th, oh my god, the 1st, the 3rd, the 7th, the 14th, the new moon on the 20th, the 22nd, the 24th, the 26th, and the 28th. Damn, March didn't even have this many days. I've highlighted certain things like all through the whole year. So I follow a lot of Cancers. Like, there's a few of you like Geminis. They're like my favorites. The new moon, I probably would. It's in Aries. There's even a solar eclipse. This is a very high energy day for you. It is in Aries. Sun's going into Taurus. Aries is a money rewarding day. On this wheel, it is a... Okay. I'm just looking up the wheels on here. And this is like a day that's going to test like your personality, your energy, your activity, how you initiate into things, long-term goals. And then the other influence, I think this is the Scorpio influence. Yes, your secondary influences. And then it's your money rewarding days, but it's like all the same thing that I just listed. So, because it's like I'm a complete match, it's really weird. It's like yin and yang. And the new moon and the full moon are very powerful days. You're just going to have to absorb what you get out of it and hope for the best. Okay. Now, what Pluto will mean probably for you. Pluto is ruled by Scorpio, and you already have Scorpio influences. It is your secondary influences. But you still will always have other things that, like you've done in the past, now will be different. You won't have the same energy like you did. It's different. Even gift-wise, like if you have any intuitional gifts, they will be different. You have to do them different or learn from them different. It's like a new normal. I'm saying this throughout the whole zodiac, but for Cancers is a little different because like you guys are more of the emotional side of the spectrum, and with that, like your abilities come from and your passions and things of what you want to do with life run from that. Like it's the building blocks, the foundation of it. So it's really hard to say it's going to be okay and not be okay, but I ain't gonna say it's gonna be fucked up and it's not gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be very fucked up. But April allows you to see the big picture, step back if you choose to, and just watch the show. Like, for real. Like, you're in a really good place out of the rest of them, and you're handling it better. And it's usually the quiet ones that are doing the best. And I hate to say it, but it's the loud ones you just gotta watch. It's not always the quiet ones. Everybody says it's the quiet ones that is cray-cray. Like, no, sometimes the ones that are obvious are just as crazy. They're just a different kind of crazy. And those, sometimes that crazy is the crazy that is the total crazy. If you get what I say. But it is what it is. Pluto's going to bring out the crazy. And the different layers of it, things that you have always had as a normal, gone. Aquarius going into Pluto is like, they have that Aquarian energy. It sometimes links with Gemini energy. It sometimes links with some other zodiac signs and stuff, but only a very few. It's a very small party. And astrologically, April is going to test you. You have to figure out what's important, what you want to do. And by the time the 24th hits, when the moon goes back into Cancer, it's going to be a day that you're going to reflect from the rest of the month. Be like, I should have did this instead. But if you do a bucket list before you get there, it makes the world a difference. So that's why I'm sending this video out early. All right, deuces. It's already long enough. Talk to you later.